Corn. Bound in awkward discomfort, I am a puppet set to perform. Driven deep, shards of cold iron, splinting wood and holding fast thy prisoner. Pain like veins of stretched vine, ever with me, ever reminding of my soulless worth. I am worthless if my purpose fails, and yet the crow comes calling, tormenting, squawking with rustling jumps of contempt. The chittering corvidae struts by my feet and flaps its black cloak to remind me of its presence. Why mock me so? A rasp muffled under brown wrought cloth, my mouth a twisted thing not meant to question matters of the field. The screech turns the grey clouds black and pulls in night. Ah, you wish to frighten me, man of cloth and straw? I dance freely where I please and caw. Away with you! My rage builds to thunder. The crow cackles and jumps with rhythmic defiance. Hop, hop, flutter. It circles my post with a commanding confidence. Little yet mighty it teases. Away! Or what? The black devil stretches its wings and stares deep with burning eyes. What threat are you, bound so to a man-tree? I can summon murder, and my sisters will scatter you across the never-ending corn, fed to the soil of your tiny world, lost in the night wind and forgotten, but for a tatty shirt and sour red button eyes. Eyes I still have, I spit, eyes to know my enemy, and dream of snapping feeble bone. The crow caws and chokes back laughter. I am a joke amongst the night children, power manacled and displayed for ridicule. Enemies, you say? The crow leaps and settles upon a shriveled husk of yellow. Do you know yours? Truly? You think me a foe because I mock you so, but my dance is no more than a reminder of your trapped predicament. Purpose at the expense of pain, and all the work of your thoughtless maker. Another crucified innocent. Its words are bitter venom, filled with hard-to-swallow truth. I know my fate, destined to taste the flame. The barn gathers firewood for my end day, and I feel the doom hand reaching to touch me. Uncaring, unthinking, unloving, your maker is the god of whimsical mistakes. Let me whisper in your ear. The crow leans to the corn and licks with a thorny tongue. Red follows black, until it is gone from sight. A weight upon my shoulder, and his voice a wicked whisper. Why? That is your question. Why am I in the night field? Why am I wasting my time with a worthless sack of defeated pity? Say it then! Tell me why! I bellow to the winds. I can help you, release you. Why? I utter. Why would thee set me free? The crow cackles. To unleash the devil and bring ruin. Will you dance the shambleman's dance of bloody revenge? What choice has the condemned? I consume the words and give an agonizing nod. A rumble from distant lands, and the nervous moon goes into hiding behind the grey. As it should. Pretty things this night shall not bring. My brothers retreat from the storm, not I. Opportunity calls, and I mean to answer. If I bring independence, will ye remember thy favour? The crow tilts its head and waits. A 7-foot sea swaying and bending in forked illumination, and back to shadow in a blink. The storm presents itself, but gives time to show a fiendish grin. I would be as desired. The winged demon flutters black once more, and strings are torn, wood split, and nails bent with determined hammer pecks. Cut, bend, and snap. The pain is tenfold until the crow's work complete, and I thump to dusty dirt. Gather thy instrument! The crow gives flight towards the barn, and finding my feet I begin the unsteady stagger of a slave no more. Clouds darken further as rain patters upon dry cracks and begging weeds. The corn sighs with satisfaction, a shower to ease the week-long pain of a relentless sun, quickly building to the earth-thumping drum of a raging storm. Delicious petrichor, had I the nose to appreciate. The dread winds roll in to test the field's strength. A wave of corn shifts and dances, performing for the retreating vermin. Children of the understalk scurry to middens with sudden panic. The skies have made their decision. The night shall be long and fierce. Beyond the barn doors clatter, causing light to waken in the big house, the place of my heartless creator and his brood. My place is in the corn. I stand, curved moon of steel in hand, head firm stare at the god's door. Quickly he comes, lantern high and focused on his quest, his path a hasty charge towards the barn, through the stinging wet, but stopped by a surprise cloaked in shadow. My movements swift and alarming, his hands raised to protect face as I cut sickle through chest meat and gristle. The scream is lost to thunder, my grinning sack face the last he sees as the blade slashes throat and tendon. My cologne a spattering of hot claret. Wrath quickly quenched, then drenched in heaven's murky downpour. Ever down the rain comes to cleanse flesh and the shocked eyes of God. The eyes swiftly plucked from popping sockets and gulped by the greedy crow. A dark friend, my only friend, the beast who suckles my fresh kill before carrion offerings on the hot morrow. And still the storm rages inside and out as I grab its neck and bite. Man or beast, I am bound to none. I toss its worthless carcass to the corn, the first of many offerings. Wiping blood and feathers across my face, I take great strides of determination. Children of the house, then through the fields and into town. I was made for just one purpose and will gladly see it done. Terror will be my passion, and death's song will drive me into horrific legend.